In entering your 30s, one finds themselves standing at the crossroads of self-discovery and opportunity. It is at this critical stage that life offers a blend of fresh challenges, subtle responsibilities, and exciting growth prospects. In my personal journey, I have encountered moments where clarity emerged only after numerous trials, and I discovered that transforming oneself is not simply about acquiring success, but about nurturing a deeper sense of purpose and authenticity. Alongside friends and acquaintances, I observed how adopting a multifaceted approach to life not only fosters personal well-being, but significantly enhances the capacity to form meaningful, lasting relationships. It became clear that mastering the key areas of personal development in your 30s sets a foundation that can attract quality partners who value depth, respect, and genuine connection. Over time, I have learned that focusing on personal growth, emotional resilience, and practical skill building can lead to transformative changes. This narrative will explore the key areas one must master: cultivating the right mindset, prioritizing physical health and personal grooming, nurturing emotional intelligence and keen communication skills, establishing financial health and professional progress, expanding one's social network, and developing balanced relationship skills while setting healthy boundaries. Each of these areas is a vital thread woven into the fabric of an enriched life that appeals to quality individuals seeking more than superficial interactions. As I take you through my experiences and moments of insight, you will discover that your 30s are not a period of decline, but rather a vibrant landscape ripe with the possibility of reinvention, deep connection, and enduring satisfaction. By the end of this journey, you will be better prepared to embrace change and pursue growth in every area of your life. This journey invites growth, inspiring us to evolve and create a future defined by resilience daily. As I embraced my 30s, I quickly realized that the cornerstone of attracting quality relationships begins with mastering one's mindset and cultivating robust self-awareness. My journey was marked by challenging introspection and honest evaluations of my personal beliefs. I vividly recall a period when doubts overshadowed my plans, and every small failure felt magnified. It was in these moments of vulnerability that I learned to confront my inner critic and transform negative thoughts into stepping stones for growth. Embracing the concept of a growth mindset, I began to view challenges as opportunities rather than setbacks. I started setting clear, achievable goals, and with each small victory, my self-confidence grew exponentially. I remember spending late evenings reflecting through journaling, meticulously writing down my thoughts, emotions, and the lessons learned from every experience. This practice illuminated recurring patterns in my behavior, enabling me to address limiting beliefs with determination. Gradually, I noticed that my interactions with others became richer and more genuine as I shed layers of self-doubt. I began to appreciate the importance of being honest about my feelings, which in turn allowed me to form deeper connections with those around me. I also explored various methods to expand my awareness: meditation, reading insightful books, and even seeking honest feedback from friends. As I absorbed these lessons, my perspective shifted. I no longer saw setbacks as indicators of failure, but as information pointing me in the direction of needed change. With each day, my mental framework grew stronger, and I recognized that self-awareness was not a destination, but an ongoing journey. This renewed focus on my inner world laid the groundwork for enhancements in other areas of my life. I became more resilient and adaptable, qualities that naturally attracted quality women, who appreciated honesty, depth, and emotional strength. With a mind attuned to growth, I found that every conversation, every shared experience, became more meaningful and worthwhile. Through deliberate practice and the willingness to face both my strengths and weaknesses, I transformed my mindset, a journey that has become integral to my continued personal evolution. Every step I took in honing my mindset reinforced the realization that self-improvement is an art, requiring patience and reflection. These incremental changes slowly built a reservoir of inner strength, enabling me to face life's uncertainties with calm assurance. The clarity in thought and purpose has not only guided me in personal pursuits, but also enriched my relationships. I reached a point in my life when I understood that physical health forms the visible reflection of inner vitality. Every morning, as I laced up my sneakers, I could feel the excitement of pushing my limits. Each stride symbolizing more than just a physical journey. It was a step towards a renewed sense of self. I recall days when taking care of my body was not a priority, and I suffered both physically and mentally as a result. Over time, I embraced a disciplined routine of exercise and balanced nutrition, a decision that transformed my energy levels and confidence. I started to explore different workouts, from invigorating cardio sessions to strength training, each session contributing to a more sculpted physique and a more resilient spirit. Alongside the exercise routines, I paid attention to grooming and style, realizing that a well-chosen outfit and neat appearance work wonders in elevating self-esteem. The simple act of maintaining a clean shave or a freshly styled hair not only added a layer of professionalism, but also made me feel more in tune with the image I wished to project. I began to appreciate that personal grooming is not superficial. It reflects a deep respect for oneself and those one interacts with. Along this journey, small adjustments like refining my wardrobe, adopting a regular skincare regimen, and staying mindful of posture became important rituals in my daily routine. I found that these practices, while seemingly mundane, ultimately built a bridge connecting inner strength to outer appearance. As I progressed, the mirror became a silent witness to the changes unfolding within me, capturing the transformation of a once hesitant man into someone confident and vibrant. Embracing physical health did more than just boost my self-image. It fostered mental clarity and resilience. Every compliment on my style and every glance of admiration from strangers fueled my determination and reminded me that physical well-being is a crucial foundation for a satisfying life, attracting quality partners who value self-respect and determination. I embraced every workout and grooming ritual as essential steps toward honoring both body and spirit with unwavering personal commitment. Moving deeper into my journey, I recognized that emotional intelligence and effective communication are pillars in building meaningful connections. I learned that understanding my own emotions and those of others required patience, introspection, and genuine curiosity. There were times when miscommunications led to unnecessary misunderstandings, and through these experiences, I honed the skill of active listening. In my quiet moments, I practiced reading not only the spoken word, but also the subtle cues conveyed by expressions and body language. I began to notice how a simple smile or a thoughtful pause could speak volumes in conveying empathy and understanding. Reflecting on these experiences, I meticulously worked on articulating my thoughts with clarity and sincerity. I observed that when I expressed my feelings honestly, it cleared the path for mutual respect and trust. Over the years, I engaged in exercises that bolstered my ability to control emotional reactions, such as mindful breathing and reflective journaling. This disciplined approach allowed me to navigate stressful situations with calm composure and prevented conflicts from escalating needlessly. I also made it a priority to nurture relationships by being present in every conversation, valuing quality over quantity in my interactions. In doing so, I discovered that genuine connections often stem from the ability to communicate authentically and listen with an open heart. My journey was enriched by learning to communicate not only with words, but with empathy and discernment. As I continued to grow, I realized that effective communication is less about speaking and more about fostering an environment where honest dialogue can thrive. This evolution in handling emotions and expressions empowered me to forge deeper connections with quality women, whose understanding of emotional depth and clear communication resonated with my own path of growth. With intentional effort, I practiced conveying my emotions through thoughtful expressions and genuine gestures, always striving to improve my clarity and responsiveness. Each day became an opportunity to learn and interact more authentically, deepening my connections and adding value to every relationship I formed. These daily discoveries continuously reinforced my unwavering commitment to emotional maturity and the art of effective communication. Navigating through my 30s, I soon recognized that financial stability and career advancement are not merely about accumulating wealth, but about affirming a sense of self-worth and life direction. In my early career days, I confronted a series of setbacks that taught me the importance of careful financial planning and proactive career management. I learned that setting clear financial goals, tracking expenses, and investing wisely were as crucial as any professional achievement. I began to prioritize understanding my budget and diversifying my income sources, which gradually instilled in me a sense of independence and control over my future. At the same time, I committed to continuous learning and professional development, investing in courses, certifications, and networking opportunities. I experienced firsthand how strategic career moves, coupled with sound financial decisions, can create a stable platform from which to pursue personal aspirations. I embraced challenges at work with renewed vigor, treating each obstacle as a chance to grow and exemplify leadership. My financial discipline and career efforts eventually paid off, as I found increased confidence, clarity, and a strong sense of purpose. This transformation not only bolstered my professional reputation, but also attracted quality women who admired ambition and responsibility. I began to view every paycheck, every investment, and every professional milestone as pieces of a larger puzzle that defined my journey. With deliberate planning and unwavering focus, I transformed financial discipline into a form of self-respect, a quality that resonated deeply in both my professional and personal life. As I reflect on this period, I see that financial stability and career growth are intertwined with overall well-being. The rewards of small, consistent actions and thoughtful decisions continue to impact my life, guiding me towards opportunities that align with my values and aspirations. Each deliberate financial decision and career milestone not only propelled me forward professionally, but also served as a daily reminder of the power of determination, planning, and self-discipline. These practices continue to shape my future and reinforce my commitment to growth. With each calculated step, I feel increasingly empowered to face economic uncertainties and embrace new professional horizons with confidence today. As my journey progressed, I began to understand the immense value of expanding my social circle and refining my lifestyle. I recalled instances when my limited network inadvertently restricted both personal and professional growth. Realizing this, I consciously sought opportunities to connect with like-minded individuals, whether through local community events, professional conferences, or shared hobbies. I embraced these moments as chances to grow, learning vital skills that helped me forge diverse and meaningful relationships. The process was both challenging and rewarding, as building genuine connections required openness, confidence, and a willingness to step outside my familiar comfort zones. I gradually diversified my interactions, engaging in activities that not only enriched my social life, but also broadened my horizons. I attended cultural events, art exhibitions, and casual meetups that introduced me to different perspectives and lifestyles. Through these experiences, I learned the art of networking was not solely about career advancement, but about creating a vibrant tapestry of shared experiences and mutual support. I often reflected on how a well-rounded social network provided more than just professional opportunities. It imbued my life with joy, challenge, and inspiration. Observing the positive impact on my overall well-being reminded me that lifestyle is a balance of productivity, creativity, and genuine human connection. With each new friendship and every encounter that added color to my days, I saw clearly how cultivating my social network contributed to a richer, more fulfilling existence, paving the way for personal growth in every facet of life. Every connection I forged added layers of insight and joy to my journey, while each networking event provided a platform for exchanging ideas and building lasting bonds. This continuous engagement enriched my lifestyle and broadened my understanding of diverse cultures, traditions, and opportunities. These experiences transformed my life into a network of shared success. Continuing on my path, I realized that building healthy relationships required a delicate balance between openness and personal boundaries. I observed that every encounter was an opportunity to learn about trust, respect, and the art of compromise. Reflecting on past mistakes where I had compromised too much or not enough, I began to set clear boundaries that honored my own needs while remaining considerate of others. I committed to understanding that effective relationships involve mutual growth, where both partners contribute equally to shared experiences. My journey taught me that establishing boundaries is not about distancing oneself, but about creating a respectful space where genuine connection can flourish. I gradually learned to recognize situations where my limits were being tested and took deliberate steps to communicate my expectations without fear or aggression. I carefully balanced assertiveness with empathy, always striving to maintain harmony in my interactions. Each experience, whether challenging or uplifting, served as a lesson in understanding the give-and-take nature of relationships. I embraced feedback from friends and mentors, recognizing that every relationship is a collaborative journey. Over time, I saw the positive impact of nurturing healthy connections where both individuals felt valued and heard. I began to define what quality relationships meant to me, guiding my actions and decisions in every new friendship or partnership. This journey of self-respect and mutual care transformed my approach, leading to deeper, more resilient bonds that have enriched my life immensely. I gradually learned to celebrate both my successes and failures as valuable lessons, each one shaping my understanding of personal boundaries and effective communication. Every relationship, whether fleeting or lasting, contributed to my growth, reinforcing the idea that healthy connections require ongoing effort, empathy, and respect. This commitment continues to inspire my journey every day. These lessons remain my guiding light always. In reflecting upon my transformative journey through the 30s, I have come to understand that growth is a continuous process that touches every part of life. Every step taken towards nurturing a resilient mindset, a fit body, and an empathetic heart has created a foundation for attracting quality relationships and overall well-being. Each lesson learned along the way reinforces the idea that self-improvement is both gradual and rewarding. I invite you to take these insights to heart. Embrace every opportunity for growth, whether in your personal development, career, or social interactions. This journey is uniquely yours, and every challenge faced is a chance to forge a new path towards confidence and fulfillment. Let your daily efforts serve as beacons of hope and commitment, illuminating the path to stronger relationships and a richer life. Allow the evolution of your mindset, health, and personal ambitions to guide you as you build meaningful connections. Your future is bright, and with consistent effort, you can achieve the level of self-respect and maturity that naturally draws quality partners into your life. Every moment you invest in yourself paves the way for a future filled with rich experiences, authentic relationships, and endless opportunities for joy and fulfillment.